What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Protest Sports and Protest Sports Network back on the review for y'all today, man. Third live stream of the day. I do apologize for the delays. I was on a very important phone call, so I had to handle that. I do apologize for the delays. But now we'll talk to Carolina Panthers and their schedule and how do I feel about their season going into the 2021 campaign. And you guys a quick synopsis of what they have done this offseason. Guys that may get back from injury, and we're going to talk about the schedule. Um, and we'll talk wins and losses and how I think they're going to turn out this year. If I get to it, man, I'll glory to God for him. I'm nothing, man. I just want to thank God for everything, man. And I'm extremely grateful that God's in my life. And I just wanted to thank him for everything, man. I'm extremely thankful, bro. I'm extremely grateful. I'm extremely thankful. Amen. Let's get it. So, talking Carolina Panthers today, and their off-season stuff, what they've done this off-season, and things that they've changed about their team after the 2020 NFL season. And but we'll talk about the schedule and get you guys' opinions on it throughout the stream, through the comment section. I will answer comments and give you guys my feedback on comments. We'll be on for about 30 minutes, wrap it up, and get out of here. I will not be doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers stream today. That will be done tomorrow, unfortunately, due to the delay that I had on the phone. I do want some time with my wife, so hope you guys do understand that. I do apologize for the inconvenience on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna be on for about 30 minutes, or depending on how lit the comment section is. I'll be here as long as the comment section has something to offer, and as long as we can chop it up. You know what I mean? So let's go get into it. The Panthers had a very interesting offseason. They had one of the best draft classes in football. Um, Drafting guys like Terrence Marshall Jr. in the second round, Tommy Tremble in the third round. They had a bunch of steals in this draft. I like what they did in the draft. Draft was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. J.C. Horn in round one. It's a great pickup as well. Also, this offseason, they did trade for Sam Darnold. So they traded a 2022 second and fourth round picks and a 2021 sixth round pick in exchange for quarterback Sam Darnold from the New York Jets. So they have basically kind of ended the Teddy Bridgewater era in Carolina. As afterwards, he shipped Teddy Bridgewater away to the Denver Broncos to compete with Drew Lock for their starting quarterback job. So that's a thing as well. So new quarterback, new guy under the saddle. They went from Cam in 2019 to Teddy in 2020, and now we have Mr. Mr. Sam Darnold at quarterback in 2021. Well, actually, a combination of Cam Newton and Kyle Allen in 2019 in rephrase, and he got traded to Washington, and then Teddy came in, and he's traded to Denver. They're trying to start anew with Sam and try to give him a new leash on his career, a new life to his career, as he kind of struggled a ton in New York with the Jets. Panthers are a stupid team if Darnold does well. I completely agree with that. If Sam Darnold really hits and is the quarterback that everybody thought he was coming out of USC, they could be a really dangerous team. What's up, Joe? What up, bro? What's going on, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, my brother. Much love to you, my guy. Sorry for the lack of energy too. I just had a super long day today, guys. I'm sorry about that. So that is kind of a synopsis of the Panthers. Like I said, they picked up a lot of talent. Like I said, picking up J.C. Horn and team up with Dante Jackson in the secondary. You already have Mr. Chin, Mr. Chin at safety. Got Shaq Thompson at linebacker. I love Derek Brown and Yatir Gross-Matos at the defensive line position, along with Brian Burns, of course. Really, really solid defense. I like what they're bringing to the table defensively. And offensively, if Sam Darnold is really a good quarterback, like we think he could be, come out of USC, I think that this team could be a really good football team, honestly. Sergio comments. I'm not a big Darnold fan, but the Jets screwed him over with talent and a competent coach. I mean, with talent and a competent coach, Darnold can succeed. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think Sam Darnold could be a really good quarterback in this league if he has good coaching and the talent around is competent. This is the best crew he has around him in a long time. DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey. You add Tommy Tremble to the tight end room, along with Ian Thomas, another mid-round draft pick for a couple years ago. You have David Moore, a guy you signed for 1 year, $1.5 million. Steal. I like the fact they still have Robbie Anderson along with David Moore. They added Terrence Marshall Jr., like I said, in the draft. This is probably the best collection of talent that Sam Darnold's ever played with. So we're going to see what Sam Darnold is this year. We're going to see, is Sam any good, or is he the guy that we all thought he was mediocre to bad? We're going to find out who the real Sam Darnold is this year, and I'm very intrigued about him. Super intrigued. So let's get to the schedule, man. So let's try to get the schedule. So week 1, they do play against the New York Jets. Matt Rule, a big upgrade over Adam Gase. Completely agree. Adam Gase stinks. He's trash. Throw him away. He's horrible. Horrible head coach. Horrible. He's not a bad offensive coordinator, though, but head coach is horrible. So that's going to you guys. So the Panthers do play the Jets in week 1. As you already know, this is the battle of former Jets quarterback versus current Jets franchise quarterback in Zach Wilson. As you already know, Sam Darnold was traded for the Jets to the Panthers. So this is the trade game, I guess you want to say. Old franchise quarterback in Sam Darnold playing his new his predecessor, not predecessor, yeah, successor, and Zach Wilson. They're going to play against each other in week 1. This should be a fun one. Probably my favorite games of the week 1 slate. Should be a really good game. I think Zach's going to show some good things. He's going to make some mistakes. He's a rookie. And I think Sam is going to show what he wanted to show the Jets the entire time, that he only showed flashes in. But he's going to show what he could do in this league when he has good protection and good weapons around him and a solid defense behind him as well. I think the Panthers are going to win this game. I'm going to give them a nice, solid W. On your way. What the heck you mean you're on your way? You're not fool. No. Go ahead with that. Nah, bro. Nah. You see I'm streaming, bro. Don't do that. I'm trying to be funny and crap. So that's going to do that for week 1. I just feel that the Jets are the inferior team in this matchup. So I'm going to give the Panthers 1-0. They play the Saints at home. I think this is another W here. I truly think that the Panthers defensively could give Jameis some problems, especially with Brian Burns is a good pass rusher, and them adding J.C. Horn, a true CB1, could give Michael Thomas some issues. Even though he's just a rookie, but he's very physical and has really good ball skills. So that he can give Michael Thomas a little bit of a run, because Michael Thomas runs one route, slant boy, slant boy. And also think offensively, I think that the Saints has a good defense, but if Sam just take care of the ball, that the game come to him, and C-Mac beats Christian McCaffrey, then they can score enough points to win this game. So I had the Panthers going 2-0. So they're 2-0 at this point, which is pretty good. Actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Actually pretty good. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? They play the Texans the next week? They play the Texans on a short week? Oh, the Texans stink. Yeah, give me the Panthers. I ain't wasting my time with that one. So let's see here. So week 4 against the Cowboys is a loss. I think the Cowboys are just too much offensively for the Panthers defense, to be honest. It should be a shootout. It should be a bunch of points being scored. But I do see the Cowboys coming out on top just because their offense is a little bit better. Week 5 against the Eagles fans, also a W for the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers on fire, if this is true. Goodness gracious. They win everything. So now, at this point, they're 4-1. 4-1 at this point after they play the Eagles and get a dub there. Panthers play the Vikings. Ooh, it's tough. I'm going to get down to the Vikings. A little too much winning there for the Panthers. They might get a little big-headed, a little overconfident, and I think Kirk Cousins and them boys can go ahead and handle business and kind of put a dampen on the Carolina Panthers' early season success and give them a loss there. So that's 5-2. That's still pretty good, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually very, very good for that early season. Next for the Giants game week 7. I think that's a loss as well. The Giants defense is just hellaciously good. And I think offensively, Daniel Jones is going to start to get it around this point of the season, and the Giants will start scaring people. This will be part of the season when the Giants start winning games. You're like, Giants, they're scary over there. What's going on? They spanking everybody. They spanking everybody. And yeah, they're gonna win that game. So that puts the Panthers at what's that? 5-2 or 4-3. Hold up. Oh, 5-3. They're 5-3. They're 5-3 at this point. Play the Falcons week 9, I believe. Yeah, play them week 9. Yeah, week 9. So week 9 they play them. I think the week 9 game versus the Falcons. That's also a loss for them. So they're 5-4. They started off 5-1, got a little cold as of late. They play the Patriots and get the Patriots that game. So they're back to 500 at 5-5. Play the Cardinals. I think they win that game on the road to try to salvage their season at that point. Looking a little weak over there. So they get to 6-5. Play the Washington football team. That's a loss for me there. I just don't see them winning that game, to be honest. Play the Dolphins on the road. Give the Panthers. I give Panthers a loss there. So you're just looking 6-6, 6-7, 6-7. Yeah, 6-7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6-7. So they have a bye week. They come out the bye week. They play the Falcons. I think that's a win. I just think the Falcons are not going to be a good team at this point, and the Panthers are going to be fighting for a playoff spot at this point in the season. They're still going to be in a playoff race. So they get to 500 at 7. Get to 6-7, I believe. 6-7. They got 4 games left. 17 game season. Yep, 6-7. Play the Bills. It's a loss. So get 6-8. Play the Bucks. I think they split against the Bucks. So I got a split. Them winning at home and then losing on the road. So that'll be 7-8. No. That'll be 7-9. And I got them beating the Saints. Getting a sweep on the Saints, I believe. No, split against the Saints. So I got the Panthers at 7-10. 7-10. I think they have a lot of success early, but they're going to play the tougher teams in this league. They're going to see where they're at, and they're not there yet. I truly think that Sam Darnold's have a really good year. I like what Sam Darnold's going to bring to the table, but they're young. Young teams are going to lose games they're not supposed to lose to. Like, for example, they could beat the Washington football team, but I see them. They could win that game. They spanked them last year. And Dwayne Haskins, but they spanked them. Okay, they beat the Washington football team. That seems a little bit more seasoned than the Panthers are, and I think that's going to make a difference. Experience, you have a seasoned quarterback, a much more veteran quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and that's going to make a difference between winning and losing that game for two young teams like that. Another game they could win is in Atlanta versus the Falcons. They could beat the Falcons on the road. I don't have it happening, but it could happen. Like I said, experience. You can go to Atlanta, a very, 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 very ratchet stadium. And it's a tough environment. So yeah. That's another game that could win, honestly. Another game that she could win. They could even sweep the Buccaneers. Like I said, they're a young football team. Games that they probably should win or have a chance of winning, they'll probably keep it close, but just don't finish the job because they're so young, and young teams in clutch situations make mistakes. And I see like this game being very close. I see the Cardinals game being close. I see the Dolphins game being a super close game. I definitely see the Saints game, both Saints games being super close. Even the Eagles game, I see that being super close. That game can go either way. The Patriots game can go either way. Um, uh, so these a lot of these games can go. The Cowboys can go either way. You know, the Cowboys a game they can go to Dallas and beat Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys are juggernauts or anything. They can go beat the Cowboys on the road, but I just don't think they're going to do it because their defense is young and Dak's going to dice them up. So that's how I look at it. The stat on work for from Fitzpatrick, aka Fitztragic. No touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I think we're all scared of that, honestly. So, 9-8 realistically for me, floor is 7-10 or 8-9. Like I said, they're a young football team. They only won 5 games last year, so winning 7 games last year, would is an improvement. And like I said, I think they're a year away from being really good. I think, I don't think Brady's gonna play much longer. I think after this year, if he wins the 8th championship, I think Tom's gonna hang him up. So with Tom retiring this year, in my opinion, it's my opinion. It's just Tony. This is just Tony's opinion. This is Protect Sports' opinion. That will allow a team like the Panthers to really take off because now the Bucks are going to go back into rebuilding mode unless Kyle Trask is really good. I think he could be, but it's not certain. Nothing's certain. The only thing certain right now is Brady. So when Brady does retire, I do expect the Bucks to take a nice little nosedive, and the Panthers and the Panthers probably take over the division. So it could be the Panthers division to lose in 2022. I don't think it's 2021 right now. I just don't see the Carolina Panthers making the playoffs or anything like that this year. But it's not right now. Not right now anyway. Like I said, they could start on fire. I got them starting 5-1. Like that's a really good start to a season. But I got them finishing 7-10 just because of the fact that they're gonna play a lot of tough teams. They had a lot of cupcakes early. Like look what they play the first 3 weeks of the season. If they don't start 3-0, we're gonna have a problem. They play no offense to these teams. They play the Jets, Saints, and Texans. They should definitely be 2-1, if not 3-0. Because the Saints are not as good as I thought they were last year. Oh, if I were Drew Brees, I don't think they're as good of a football team. And losing Janoris Jenkins is a huge loss. I think the Texans are complete rebuild mode. I think they're probably the worst team in football at the moment. The Jets are probably one of the top 6-7 worst teams in football right now too. So they should be 2-1 at least. There's no question about that. How many team predictions I've done so far? This is my 7th one, I think. I've done Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, Panthers now, Saints, and I just did the Saints. Going to Panthers now. And I just did another. I did the Falcons. There we go, Falcons. So, I got both the Panthers and Falcons going 7-10. Oh no. Oh, yeah, I got both going 7-10. So both going 7-10 in my opinion. I think the Panthers finished with a better division record, which allowed them not to finish last. They'll be third, and the Falcons will finish last. No, actually no. They have a better conference record than the Falcons. So the Falcons finished last. The Panthers will finish third. I see the Saints finishing second, and I see the Bucks winning the NFC South, obviously. And that's where we'll go with that. Shout out to Winner Nation. Panthers go 7-10 me too. I think this is a young football team. It's going to lose a lot of games they're supposed to lose. And next year they should be a lot better. Falcons, yeah, exactly. Sam Darnold, 200 yards, 25 touchdowns, 12 picks. That would be a good year for Sam. That actually be a really good year for Sam. That will show some growth. I would like to see that from Sam Darnold. I think they'll go 7-10. Me too. I definitely see 7-10 in their future. So far I got 9-8 for the Saints in the NFC South and two 7-10 teams. As for the NFC East, I had the Cowboys finishing 9-8. I had the Giants finishing 8-9, I believe. Let's double check. Let's double check real quick so I can double check that. Make sure I'm correct. Yeah, I can double check that real quick. For the NFC East, I had the Eagles finishing last at 7-10. I had the Giants finishing second. Oh, the Cowboys and Giants both finishing 9-8, tying at second. I think that the Giants have a better non-conference record, which will allow them to have a one-up on the Dallas Cowboys. And I'll be doing the rest of the Washington football team schedule during the roundtable this weekend. So that is going to be that's going to be that. So that'll be the eighth team I'll be doing, which is the Washington football team. Wrap up the NFC East and wrap up the NFC North, NFC South, which I'll be doing tomorrow with the Buccaneers. I'll do that tomorrow as well. And that will allow me to wrap up the NFC South, and we'll do the other NFC divisions before the end of the month. In August, I'll do all of the AFC teams. Yes, there's a roundtable coming up. I'm shooting for Monday. I'm trying to get some guys on. I haven't heard from too many people yet. When I have updates, I will be doing an update on my community tab, and I will give you guys an update of what's going on. But right now, it is scheduled for Monday at 8 p.m. as of right now. Coming up, yep, we do. So, try and get some people on. I'm about to hit up some people tonight, see what's going on, and hopefully get these people on here. And that would be pretty dope if I could do that. And we can have a good time on this, man. Some more stuff. I like their defense. I did get AJ Boye. I forgot about him. I did defense with Derek Brown, Brian Burns, Yatir Grass-Matos, Shaq Thompson, AJ Boye, J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson. Yeah, I completely agree with this comment. Jeremy Chin. I like Jeremy Chin too. They just need another consistent linebacker. It didn't need another linebacker. They should pick up KJ Wright. I think that's the team that needs to pick up KJ Wright is the Panthers. I completely agree with that. They need consistent play quarterback. Yep, I agree with that. They need consistent O-line play. I like Taylor Moton too. I like what he brings to the table. And I think I like their center as well. I forgot their center's name. But I like their offensive line. It's not the worst. It could be a little better, but it's not half bad. Especially Taylor Moton's actually a pretty good tackle. Yeah, so I completely agree with that comment from Winter Nation. I'm sorry I can't get to lighting right now. Sorry about the lighting. It's getting dark. I was expected to be on here this late, so I do apologize for that. There could be a little more preparation. I do apologize for the lack of preparation on this one. But I just want to just come and chop it up with you guys. I haven't live streamed in a long time. So I do apologize about that. But a lot more streams on the way, a lot more content on the way. And I'm going to wrap it up here because it's getting dark. And I had a long day today, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I do thank you guys for watching once again. I do apologize for the lack of lighting. I will be fixing that as soon as possible. I fight my light. So once I find my lighting stuff, I will fix that as soon as possible. And I will catch you guys on the next one. And appreciate you guys all for watching every single thing today. If you watch every single live stream, I very appreciate you guys. Also, I'm gonna give you more updates on the charity football game. I'll be doing it on the community tab this week. I'm gonna start a Pro Tech Sports Network podcast. Very, very soon. I'm working on the Anchor details. So please go check that out on Anchor once I do restart it. I've been doing I was doing NBA content for a little while, but I did stop for reasons of lack of listening ship. So please, when I do restart the podcast, please go ahead and go check that out. And I very appreciate you guys if you do. Man, I love all of you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys are new to our post notifications. All the Protest Sports video at the Protest Sports Network. Put God first to save this COVID-19. All remember game most athletic time sport choice of professional on the field. Technically sound, fun me sound. We welcome like a time. There's a hard dedication, man. Protest Festival. Always have a great one, guys. Love y'all. Stay safe. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the ending of the NFC South. season predictions with the Bucks, and we're going to do the other 8 NFC teams as well. And please share these streams with people, man, so they can join the Protect Sports family. We are 187 subscribers away from 2,000. So please help me out with that, guys. Let you guys stay safe and comment your thoughts on this video when you do watching the playback. I'm out of here, bro.